Aquarius, listen closely. September 24th, 2025 is not just another Wednesday you casually pass through. No, this day is a spiritual alarm clock ringing louder than ever before. The universe has circled this date on your soul's calendar long before you were even born. Why? Because this is the day 3 shocking signs of good news are set to appear in your life. Not small, ordinary blessings, the kind of events that rewrite your entire destiny. The kind that turn a lifetime of waiting into one divine moment of breakthrough. But here's the danger most people miss. These signs won't come wrapped in flashing neon lights. They'll be disguised, subtle, even confusing. And if you don't recognize them, you could walk right past the miracle you've been waiting on for years. That's the risk. The universe is whispering, but if you're too distracted, you'll miss the message, and with it, the chance to step into the life you've been dreaming of. Think about it. How many times in your past did an opportunity slip away because you didn't know it was meant for you? How many times did you later look back and say, "That was the moment everything could have changed. If only I had seen it." Aquarius, September 24th, is different. This isn't just an ordinary turning point, it's a cosmic one. On this day, your path intersects with miracles that can't be explained by logic alone. 3 life-altering signs are waiting for you, 1 in your communication, 1 in your connections, and 1 in your rewards. Each one is designed to shake you, wake you, and remind you that your future is far bigger than your current reality. But I have to warn you, the universe is tricky. Sometimes the greatest blessings come disguised as setbacks, delays, or even chaos. That's why I'm here, to guide you, to help you spot these signs so you don't miss them. Because missing them doesn't just delay a day of happiness, it can postpone your miracle for years. Stay with me, Aquarius. Over the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 3 shocking signs, exactly how to recognize them, and why September 24th, 2025 is your true cosmic turning point. By the end of this video, you won't just be waiting for miracles, you'll be ready to claim the one that has your name written on it. Let's talk about September 24th, Aquarius. Because this isn't just another day you wake up, go through the motions, and fall asleep without a second thought. No, this date is a cosmic turning point. Astrologers, mystics, and energy readers across the world are picking up on the same frequency. The sky is carrying an energy wave that doesn't happen often. For Aquarius, it's a rare alignment, something that only shows up once in decades. It's as if the universe pressed pause, rearranged the pieces, and then whispered, "This is the moment they've been waiting for." And what is waiting for you? 3 powerful doors that only open under this alignment. The first door is a breakthrough you've been silently begging for, the kind of shift that takes you from stuck to unstoppable almost overnight. The second door is a connection that changes everything, a person or encounter that suddenly becomes the missing piece to your destiny puzzle. And the third is a shocking reward, something you've dreamed of, worked for, maybe even cried over, finally showing up in your hands when you least expect it. But here's the part most people miss. The universe never hands over miracles in plain packaging. It doesn't spell things out in bold letters. It speaks in symbols, in whispers, in signs. And if you're not alert, if you're too busy doubting, rushing, or second-guessing, you could walk right past the blessing meant for you. Think of it like this. Imagine standing at a train station, waiting for the ride of your life. But the train doesn't roar in with flashing lights. It slows down quietly, almost like any other train. If you're not paying attention, you let it pass, not realizing it was your ticket to the future you've been asking for. That's what September 24th looks like for Aquarius. This is why awareness is everything. The signs are coming, but they won't announce themselves with fireworks. Instead, they'll slip into your conversations, your intuition, your chance encounters. And if you recognize them, you unlock miracles. If you miss them, you may delay your breakthrough for years. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover each of these 3 doors. And once you know how to spot them, September 24th won't just be another day, it will be the day your destiny finally shifts. The first shocking sign of good news waiting for you on September 24th is a message out of nowhere. Now, don't limit your mind. This could show up in countless forms: an unexpected email in your inbox, a phone call you weren't prepared to answer, a letter tucked in your mailbox, or even a casual conversation you overhear at just the right time. It may look ordinary at first, but it carries extraordinary energy. Here's the strange part. This message won't come packaged with balloons and confetti. It may not feel like good news the moment you receive it. In fact, it could appear confusing, uncertain, or even a little unsettling. You might read the words or hear the voice and think, "What does this even mean?" Or, "Why does this feel complicated?" But Aquarius, listen carefully. Hidden inside those words is the key to your long-awaited breakthrough. It's like the universe slipped a golden clue inside plain wrapping paper. The very thing you've been waiting months, maybe even years, for is coded inside this message. Think about it. How many times have you felt like you were right at the edge of giving up? Like the doors were shut tight, and no matter how hard you pushed, nothing would budge. Now imagine, on this day, when your energy is at its lowest, a door you thought was locked forever begins to crack open. That's the power of sign number 1. It's not just communication, it's revelation. It's the missing puzzle piece you've been searching for, sliding perfectly into place. And once it does, everything that looked impossible suddenly becomes clear. Suspense booster. But here's the twist. This message won't come from the person you expect. Don't wait for that one specific name to appear on your phone or in your inbox. The universe often works through the most unexpected messengers. This could be a near stranger, a distant acquaintance, or someone you almost ignored. And yet, in their words, lies the very thing your destiny has been waiting for. So, what should you do? Stay alert. On September 24th, don't dismiss the small things. Don't rush past a conversation because it feels unimportant. Don't ignore the text that makes you pause or the email you nearly delete. Because the truth is, the biggest breakthrough often hides inside the smallest detail. Aquarius, you are about to discover that communication is destiny. This message, no matter how ordinary it looks on the surface, is your signal. It's the universe reaching out, reminding you you're not stuck. The door is open, walk through. And once you recognize it, everything changes. Because what begins as words becomes action, what begins as confusion becomes clarity, and what begins as just a message becomes the miracle you've been waiting on for far too long. This is where destiny hides in plain sight, Aquarius. The universe is clever. It rarely delivers miracles with flashing lights or bold announcements. Instead, it whispers, nudges, and plants subtle signs in your path. On September 24th, you'll need to pay close attention because your breakthrough message could appear in the most ordinary disguise. Think about the hints. You may notice numbers repeating on a clock, 11:11, 2:22, or 5:55, right before a notification pops up. You might feel an unusual pull, almost like an inner voice, urging you to check your phone, scroll back through an old text thread, or open that one email you've been ignoring. It may not make sense in the moment, but that's exactly how the universe works. Mystery first, clarity later. This isn't just communication. It's the universe whispering, Your time is now. It's confirmation that everything you've been manifesting, praying for, or silently wishing is about to show itself in physical form. The message is your green light. But here's the thing, you can't dismiss it. If you roll your eyes, if you tell yourself, this can't be it, you risk walking past the very breakthrough you've been begging for. Remember, Aquarius, miracles often wear ordinary clothing. What looks like a random text, a casual voicemail, or a quick comment could actually be the thread that unravels a whole new future for you. When this sign arrives, don't just acknowledge it, follow it. If the message leads to a new opportunity, say yes. If it asks you to revisit a forgotten idea, explore it. If it connects you to a person, lean in. The message is never the end, it's the doorway. And what lies beyond is the opportunity you've been waiting to claim. Destiny doesn't shout, it whispers. And on September 24th, that whisper may sound like an ordinary ping, a small reminder, or a voice you didn't expect. But if you choose to listen, if you choose to act, you'll discover that this single message is the turning point. Aquarius, don't let this one pass you by, because what begins as a whisper could very well become the roar of your miracle. The second shocking sign of good news arriving on September 24th, Aquarius, comes in the form of a connection you never saw coming. This could be someone from your past, a friend you haven't spoken to in years suddenly reappears. It could be a stranger you meet by pure chance, in a cafe, in a store, online, or even while traveling. Or maybe it's someone casually introduced to you through another person, almost as if they were slipped into your life without warning. But here's the truth. This isn't coincidence. This is divine timing in action. The universe knows exactly when you're ready, and it sends the right people at the right moment. On September 24th, that alignment is active, and the person who crosses your path could hold the missing key you've been searching for. Think of it like this. You've been trying to push open doors for months, maybe years. You've worked, you've struggled, you've tried everything. But some doors won't open with effort alone. They require connection. They require someone standing on the other side to turn the handle for you. That's what this unexpected person represents. Maybe they bring you information you didn't have. Maybe they introduce you to someone with influence, resources, or wisdom. Maybe they simply believe in your vision at a time when you were questioning yourself. Whatever the form, their arrival is the catalyst that changes your momentum. Now here's where the suspense builds. Suspense booster. But here's the twist. This person won't appear like a blessing at first. In fact, you may feel the opposite. They might challenge you, question your choices, or stir up doubts inside you. You may even feel irritated, like they're pushing buttons you didn't want pushed. But Aquarius, don't dismiss them too quickly, because hidden inside that uncomfortable moment is the spark that sets everything into motion. That's the paradox of the universe. It often hides blessings inside people who test you first. It wants to see if you're awake enough to recognize the deeper purpose. Aquarius, you are naturally independent. You like to walk your own path, to solve things in your own way. But this is one of those rare moments where the universe is asking you to lean on someone else, not as a sign of weakness, but as a doorway to strength. The message here is simple. Stay open. Be willing to listen. Be willing to see beyond the surface. That random introduction, that stranger's comment, that reconnection with someone you thought was gone, it's not random at all. It's a carefully placed miracle. On September 24th, the unexpected connection will remind you of something powerful. You were never meant to do this journey completely alone. Sometimes, destiny requires a second hand to turn the key, and this connection is that hand. Aquarius, you are the visionary of the zodiac. You see possibilities before anyone else can even imagine them. You're the dreamer, the inventor, the forward thinker. But even visionaries sometimes need the right partnership to help bring their ideas to life. And this is why the connection arriving on September 24th is so important. It's not just another person showing up. It's a bridge between where you are and where you're meant to be. Now, here's where most people make a mistake. They look at chance encounters as random, or they dismiss someone because the person doesn't fit their expectations. Don't do that. The connection you're about to meet might not look like your idea of a blessing at first glance. They might not dress like you, think like you, or live like you. But that's the beauty of it. The universe often hides breakthroughs in the least obvious places. This isn't just about who they are. It's about what they awaken inside of you. Maybe they remind you of your own strength. Maybe they see potential in you that you've been doubting. Or maybe they bring clarity to a plan that felt impossible just days ago. Their presence is like a spark that lights up the part of you that was falling asleep. Aquarius, here's the key. Don't dismiss the so-called random encounter. Instead, lean into curiosity, ask questions, listen closely, pay attention to how you feel when you interact with them. Is your intuition buzzing? Do you feel that sudden shift of energy, that sense of, wait a second, this moment matters? That's your signal. Remember, good news doesn't always shout. Sometimes it enters quietly through the words of another person, through the encouragement of a stranger, through the support of someone you didn't even realize you needed. This connection is not just a meeting, it's a mirror. It reflects the part of you that's been waiting to rise again. And when you allow it, this bridge will take you further, faster, and easier than trying to do it all alone. On September 24th, Aquarius, stay open, stay curious, because this one connection may be the catalyst that reminds you your future isn't built by chance, it's built by divine timing. The third shocking sign of good news for you, Aquarius, is what I call the sudden reward. And the word sudden is key here, because this blessing won't crawl into your life slowly. It's going to drop in like lightning from a clear sky, catching you completely off guard. Here's the wild part. It won't come from the place you've been pouring your energy into the most, not from the job where you've been grinding, not from the project you've been obsessing over, not even from the source you've been expecting the longest. Instead, it arrives from left field in a way that almost feels unfair, like life skipped over 100 steps and placed the prize straight into your hands. This sudden reward could take many forms. Maybe it's unexpected money showing up when you need it most. Maybe it's recognition for something you did a long time ago that suddenly shines a light on you now. Or maybe it's an opportunity that feels bigger than anything you thought possible. An invitation, a chance, a door you didn't even know existed. But Aquarius, here's where it gets tricky. Suspense booster. But here's the twist. This reward won't look like a reward at first. In fact, it shows up disguised as chaos. Something may break down. A plan might fall apart. Something you thought you could count on might get delayed or cancelled. And in that moment, you'll feel the sting of frustration, maybe even fear. But what feels like collapse is actually the setup. The breakdown is clearing space, removing blockages, and pushing you toward the exact breakthrough waiting to land. Think of it like a storm that tears through, leaving you shaken. But when the clouds clear, you realize the storm made way for the sunlight to reach you. That's the exact energy of September 24. So don't panic if things get messy right before the miracle shows up. Don't let fear convince you the universe is against you. Because in truth, the universe is rearranging things in your favor, and your sudden reward is closer than it looks. Aquarius, this isn't just luck, it's divine timing. The universe has been holding this gift back until now, until the alignment was perfect, until you were ready to receive it. And when it lands, it won't just surprise you, it will rewrite your entire destiny. This is the classic darkest before dawn energy, Aquarius. And on September 24th, you may feel like the ground beneath you is shifting. Something you relied on could collapse. A plan you counted on might suddenly fall apart. And in that moment, you'll be tempted to think, why is this happening to me? Why now, when I've already been through so much? But listen closely. The universe is not punishing you, it's preparing you. The old structure must fall so the gift can finally land. Think of it like renovating a house. Before the new design can be built, the old walls have to come down. That collapse isn't the end. It's the signal that something bigger is being made ready for you. Here's the power of September 24th. The unexpected reward that shows up will not only lift your spirit, it will rewrite your entire path. This is not just about a quick win or a small lucky break. It's about destiny redirecting you. That sudden reward could shift your career, transform your relationships, or spark an idea that changes your financial future. And the craziest part? This good news won't just touch one area of your life. Like a domino effect, it ripples outward, creating alignment in places you didn't even know were blocked. It's the kind of moment where you look back weeks later and say, wow, that chaos wasn't destruction, it was redirection. Aquarius, you thrive in innovation, in seeing what others can't. So when things fall apart, don't cling to the rubble. Stand tall and trust that the universe is handing you an upgrade. Your reward may feel like it comes out of nowhere, but in truth, it's been waiting in the wings all along, waiting for the exact right moment to take center stage. So if September 24th feels heavy, breathe. If things collapse, wait. If life looks messy, hold steady. Because behind that mess, your miracle is already on its way. The darkest night always comes right before sunrise, and the reward waiting for you is so bright, it will illuminate the next chapter of your journey. This is your reminder. Don't mistake the breakdown for the ending. It's the prelude to your breakthrough. So Aquarius, let's bring it all together. September 24th, 2025 is not just another square on the calendar. It's a cosmic turning point designed for you. A day when destiny leans in closer and whispers, your time is now. And how will you know it? Through the 3 shocking signs of good news the universe is preparing to send your way. The breakthrough message. A word, a signal, a conversation that unlocks the puzzle piece you've been waiting on. The unexpected connection. A person who steps into your life like divine timing, shifting your path in ways you never saw coming. The sudden reward. The miracle disguised as chaos. The blessing that falls into your lap when you least expect it. Each of these is powerful. Each of these is life-changing. But here's the truth, Aquarius. They only work if you recognize them. The universe speaks in symbols, whispers, and nudges. If you walk past them distracted or doubtful, you risk delaying a miracle that was already meant for you. Now I want to ask you, because this is where your story comes alive. Which of these 3 signs is already whispering to your soul? Is it the message you've been waiting to hear? Is it the connection that feels overdue? Or is it the reward that your heart knows is already on its way? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and your words may not only affirm your path, but they might also inspire another Aquarius who is searching for confirmation in this very moment. Sometimes your story is the key that unlocks someone else's courage. And remember this, September 24th is not about waiting for luck. It's about stepping boldly into alignment. Stay alert, trust your intuition. When the signs arrive, claim them, because this day doesn't belong to chance, it belongs to you. Aquarius, the universe has stamped your name on a miracle, and on September 24th, the doors will open. Don't just stand on the threshold, walk through it, step into it, live it. This is your day of shocking good news. The question is, are you ready to receive it?